Hey everyone, it's Stewart, Principal Broker at eXp Realty, and today's topic is all about how to handle pets during showings and having your house for sale, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, it's Stewart, and today's topic is all about how do we handle pets during showings and getting the house ready for sale and going through this process. Most of us, these are our little fur babies, and we care about them dearly. And so we want to make sure we take care of the types of pets that we have during this process. It can be stressful for them. They're not used to people that are strangers coming through the home. So I'm going to give you a few tips on how just to be ready for making sure they're comfortable during this process. The first thing I would say is have a plan for your pets. So if they are free to roam during the day in your house, you're going to want to maybe designate how to give them a comfortable spot during the daytime. A lot of my clients who have pets that roam during the day, they tend to find a place in the home, whether it's in the garage or a certain bedroom or maybe on outside space, if the weather's nice, to put them in that they're going to feel comfortable, because when strangers walk through houses, a lot of times pets can react differently to that, as we know. Especially if you have cats that are skittish, maybe just have a plan for them to kind of stay, in a special space. A lot of times it's helpful to know what your pet's reaction is to strangers so we can plan accordingly. Sometimes we put signage up and we warn the realtors ahead of time that are showing the home, what kind of pets they can expect to encounter, what to be aware of, and be hyper vigilant about making sure those pets are not going to exit the home quickly while a showing is happening, or, turn on somebody who's a complete stranger. I would say it's important to have a plan. Maybe your pet just won't do well with strangers coming in, and it's best to arrange maybe a pet daycare during the time your house is on the market. Maybe you have a neighbor, a friend, a family member who knows the pet and can take care of them during that time. If you live close to your house during work hours, sometimes it's helpful to come and get the dog or cat or animal of choice during the time that there's a showing happening, but sometimes that's just not feasible. Some people can't leave work every time a showing happens. So it's really best to know what days of the week work best, where the pet can go. Some people arrange just to, start doing daycare during that time, but there's always a way to facilitate it that works really well for the family. So think about those. And then lastly is our pets live with us, right? So they too have, maybe toys laying around. They have a litter box. They have, maybe even a smell that comes with them. It's important to really analyze, is there smells in the house that need to be mitigated before you put the house on the market? Is there toys? Is there litter boxes that need to be hidden? Our pets are just like us. They live in the house, and we have to, modify how we live sometimes to show a house. So do your pets. So just have a plan for them. Just like if you had kids that, have to, play with toys during the day, have a box for them to put all the toys back away. Same with the dogs and the cats. It's really important to do that because buyers are incredibly sensitive to smells and incredibly sensitive to seeing pet stuff around the house. And that can even deter somebody from sometimes buying a house if they worry there's, lack of maintenance, or that there's a smell that, can't be readily gone. And some people are highly allergic to pets. So it's really important to assess the pet situation when you're getting your house ready so that you're not turning off a buyer or scaring your pets, and making sure that they are comfortable during this process. So anyway, those are my tips on making sure your pets are having a smooth experience during the time that you're trying to get your house sold.